So I do the work that I do, and my why is because my family struggled with mental illness and my family struggled with addiction. My direct family members encountered those serious and significant diseases. I watched them deal with hopelessness. I watched them deal with instability. I watched them deal with homelessness. But thankfully, we had a wonderful community outreach. And I think that that is why I do serve. I think that that's why I'm in this field today, because I've been able to see my family heal and move forward. And that was based on humility and humanity and folks that really stepped up to help. I'm proud to say that I work in the 63rd District Court that takes that seriously and that genuinely believes that they're there to help change lives for the better.
For me, my why is the way that I've grown up. I was blessed in a lot of the situations that I had. So for me to give back to the community and give back to the youth is so important. Part of that is making sure that I help them to find a path to success rather than to continue on a pattern of failure. And even though we don't necessarily see the rewards now, knowing that we can help people to find a different path and give them resources helps for the future. And I think that's more the reward that I get. I actually just received a message from a young man that I had worked with pretty in depth at the detention center. He sent me a message and he said that I was, a very important key person in his transition. Even though his road continued to be rough, after a while, he got his life together. He's married with kids now and has a job and things like that. So it's good to see that.
I think about why I do this and why I became a nurse. I was one of 6 kids, and I was the oldest girl. So I had a lot of responsibility. I did a lot of babysitting for siblings and cousins, and just growing up around a lot of kids. I love being around families and kids. I also had a really amazing sociology professor at Aquinas that really exposed me to a lot of the social determinants of health and just inequities, and drove home the idea of serving the underserved. I myself have experienced some health issues, and so I've been in the hospital a couple times and know that a good nurse or caregiver can really make or break your stay, and I wanted to be one of those good nurses that people remember and think, wow, that made my stay better because I had her as a nurse. When I learned about nurse-family partnership, it really was kind of like all those things coming together.
I have gone through many different issues and barriers to get to where I have now. It wasn't always easy. In fact, there was many times I just wanted to give up because there was just so much negativity around me. So I fast forward to now. I'm currently a supervisor here at the Kent County Sheriff's Office, and I get to facilitate leadership classes. I would have never thought I would have been in this situation when I was younger. This would have been more of a fairy tale. So with the issues and barriers that I have to go through along with my current position, it allows me to do something that I have a passion for, which is help people become successful. I feel like I'm making an impact. I understand what some other people are going through, and I want to help those people achieve their goals how I wanted to. There was times where I have limited resources or not as many role models. I just want to give back what I wanted when I was younger.